and welcome to the Mommanevin Knits YouTube channel. My name is Joan, and I am Mama Nevin here on YouTube, Instagram, Telegram, and Ravelry. Everywhere, although I don't use Ravelry very much. Today is July 13th. This is episode 80. Where I am, it is 93 degrees, and for my friends in the UK, that is 33.8 Celsius. It's a little toasty. So I wanted to say hello to Giselle and Mylin at SAC. They are my friends that I work with, and one of them has been watching my episodes and didn't know that it was me. So hi. I'm all over the place today. I took notes. I was writing notes all kind of crazy, so there's no telling what this episode's going to be. Hang in there. So let's get started with my projects. I am about 2 hours late today. I do apologize for that. I had a project that I wanted to get done for the show, and so that made me late. Sorry. My new obsession is the mosaic crochet blankets, and I just love them. This is my gingerbread blanket. It doesn't look like gingerbread right now. This is just the border stitch. So I'm just about done with this section. And when I'm done with this section, then you'll be able to see a little bit more about what I'm doing. But anyway, this is my one that's reversible. So that's kind of cool. So that's that one. And then also I'm working on the Christmas in July blanket. And this is going to be a present. And this one is not reversible, but it's mosaic crochet, and I'm obsessed. It's bad. I'm so obsessed. But I am so obsessed that, now this should be incoming, but it's not. But I'm so obsessed that I bought myself a notebook with grids in it because I'm thinking about making my own blanket for camping. My first idea is a shooting star. So I've only seen one shooting star in my life. My husband's like, how have you never seen shooting stars? I was like, oh, never looking at the sky. I'm always looking at something else or looking at my knitting or doing whatever. So I did find, he like put me in a recliner and was like, watch. An outdoor recliner, of course. And he took all my fun stuff away from me, and I finally saw one. Sorry about that. Okay. Memory blanket. I finally worked on my memory blanket. He was not happy with me. He missed me. Sorry, I'm a popular girl. So here is my square from last week that I picked. And like I thought, this was an opal mini that came out. So it was very colorful, and I really liked it. And then the next one goes right here. So let's stop a minute, and I will go pick my color. And then when we come back, we'll discuss it. Okay, so here's my color. It's really, really pretty. It's a brown and a little bit of red and some pink. I think this was like Rudolph's nose or something in one of my advents. It was Rudolph maybe was the color. And I got to look on my blanket. I thought I had used that one already, but hopefully not. And if I did, I don't care. I'm going to use it again. I don't see it, so that's good. That's good. It can be all new. I used to be so picky about it had to be this to go on my blanket, it had to be this to go on my blanket, and now I'm like, whatever. I don't care. Just put it on the blanket. All right. So that's where we are with the memory blanket. And the only other thing besides the thing I finished is I've been working like crazy trying to get these shoes done. So I've got the shoe done. I need to do the flower and the leaves and the middle, and then put the snap on it and sew everything together. And these will be done. So I don't know if you will see them again. If I finish them before Tuesday, my husband has to go to the doctor. So I might run by my office and give those to the lady who asked me to make them. Okay? Okay. Let's see if there's anything else under here. I don't think so. I didn't work on a lot of different stuff this week. Sorry. I had this moment of, do I even deserve to be a podcaster? Because I'm not doing that much stuff. Sorry. So, I finished something. And, okay, remember this was the bag for the giveaway, right? Or you could pick this one. So, I'm trying to get it where they can both get in there. So, this is a choice. If you win the Knit with Joan, you can either choose the yellow or the blue. So, be thinking about which one you want. And I told Liz I would give her one. So once Liz picks whichever one she wants, I will make another one of that color. So the yellow is the new one. So I will have to add that on to my 25 and 25. Yay. All right. So that's all I did. Well, I did attempt to make a tutorial on how to make bags. That's where a lot of my time got eaten up this week because it was spectacularly a failure. It was a spectacular failure. I had a lot of trouble. I have these little tripods, these, and this one, but they don't. Once you change these legs, it's really hard to get them straight again. I don't know, maybe it's just me, and then I would have trouble with, I would be talking away and blah, 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 and it would just fall over. So it'd be, camera down. So I have ordered another tripod, which is a full-size one. So I should be able to get all the camera angles that I want. So once I get all of that made, then I can put that together because I promised I would do it. Okay. All right. So incoming. No yarn. I haven't bought any yarn in a little bit, but I did buy. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to keep the yawns away. But I did buy this, and this is a Yarn to Go carousel, and I think I have, my other one is exactly like this, but I just really like this so much. It's really, really, really nice, and all you do, here's your design, yay, you put your little, I don't know what you call that, but you put it in here. Put it in here like this, and it stands up. And you find the magnets on here, and there's magnets on here, and you line them up. And then what happens is this thing on the bottom moves around, and it's really nice. I ain't gonna lie, it's really nice. So it was they're a little rich for my blood, but every now and again I can get myself one, right? Right. So I really like it. It works super well. So that's why I got myself another one. So on Telegram, our group on Telegram, we were talking about how to keep your yarn and keep it safe from bugs and blah, blah, blah. So one of the things that I ask, because, you know, the thing was, what do you want to know about that? They're going to write an article about it. And I begged Teacher Neil not to assign that to me. I do not want that to be my homework. So they had said, because I put all of my yarn, as soon as it comes in, it goes in a plastic bag. I don't know if you can see that. It goes in a plastic bag. And so one thing I asked that I wanted to know is, what are the effects of keeping your yarn in plastic bags? And I don't think I'm going to have a problem out where I live because there's not a lot of moisture. But one thing that they said, one person said that whenever they get new shoes or whatever, they save the silica bag to help keep moisture, and they put those in with their yarn. I thought that was brilliant. So I went on Amazon and I bought some silica bags. And I think this is 50 or 100. Maybe 100. Yes, this is 100. So every time I think about it, I'm going to throw one in a bag over there so that my yarn can stay nice and dry and not get moldy or yucky or whatever. Because, you know, you spend a lot for your yarn. You need to keep it in good shape, right? Right. So that's all I got. I got the yarn keeper, I got the silica, and I got the notebook. That was my incoming this week. Mals and Cows, please see the spreadsheet. And Ann Pinkova had put a knit along on Instagram. And did I take a picture of it so I could put it on the spreadsheet? I did not. So I'm going to try and find out the information about that again and put that on the spreadsheet. If you are having a mal or cow, or you know someone that you know, would like all of us to be able to participate, please let me know the information. I'll be happy to put that on the spreadsheet so that everybody can see it. Remember, Knit with Joan, and I'm going to move over here to the center a little bit because my list has grown to two different lists. So I'm going to put those up here. Please make sure your name is on the list. If your name is not on the list, please send me a private message. You can send me an email, whatever way. My email is Mommanevin, spelled like that, at gmail.com. So please let me know. I want to include everyone who participated. Even Neil, who hasn't tagged me on anything. And I do want to say, I know most people are keeping their things only to the United States. What I will do, if you're in the UK and you win, I will give you a gift card to Wool Warehouse. Okay? All right. Shark Week is coming up. It is July 20th, I think, to the 27th. Yes. And the theme is the Shark of Music. So, I will be making a bag. Haven't done that yet. And as a giveaway, and that is for those who have to rip out their project. So, I am also a sponsor of Shark Week. So when you get your stickers for Shark Week, mine will be in there. So that's kind of cool. Let's see. Like I said, I got stuff all over the place here. Knit Night. Knit Night, I did participate last Monday, and it was so much fun. I get so much knitting done, or crocheting, or whatever I'm working on when I'm on Knit Night, because I'm forced to pay attention to that. Because a lot of times, you know, something sparkly flies by, and my attention goes to that. It's really bad. Bad podcaster. So, anyway, I will be on Knit Night tomorrow night. My puppies. I haven't seen Chippy in a couple of weeks. I need to need to see my Chippy. I'm missing her. So hopefully I get to see her soon. I think because I haven't seen Chips very much, I kind of got a little bit of, not puppy fever, because I don't want a puppy. They're cute, adorable, love them, great. No. But I was thinking about getting a second dog. And so I sent a text to my kids and I said, I wanted a second dog fever. And one of my daughter-in-laws texted me back and said, you need to take an aspirin for that fever. So they kind of talked me off the ledge. So I won't be getting another dog right now. In the future? Who knows? They did give me a hard time about it, and I told them they were not the boss of me. So, Pirate did something so incredibly cute. I'm going to put a picture up here. He used his nose and moved his bed over in front of the door to our hallway. We have a 50s house, and our hallway is separated by a pocket door. And so he had put his bed in front of that pocket door, so if we went someplace, we had to step over him. And we still went someplace, so he was not happy. But whatever. We went to lunch for our anniversary, and we went to Texas Roadhouse, and it was so good. Really, really good. And, oh, God, I could just sit and eat the bread and the butter, except that my diabetic meter would go crazy. So, I found out that I share a birthday with Kagi TM. I did not know that. I was quite excited about that because I used to listen to Kagi when she was audio only. And I listened to her way, way back. Her and Sarge. And so, when she started following me, I was like, oh. And then I found out I shared a birthday. So, I'm a queen now. But if I didn't say so before, happy birthday, Kagi. I'm sorry I missed it. It was June 26th. That was my birthday. I think that's the same day as her birthday. So, awesome. You know what? I forgot my show and tell. I'll be right back. Oh. This, as some of you may know, I love Christmas. Love, 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 love Christmas. So, Hallmark had their ornament premiere this weekend. And so I got some of my miniature ornaments because I don't buy the big ones because my tree is full and my husband threatened me if I buy any more. No, he didn't really, but it makes more sense for me not to buy the big ones. I just get the little ones, and plus they're less expensive. So I got the little cupcake. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see. Is that... Hopefully you can see that. Anyway, I thought that one was really cute. It is a series of, it's called A World Within. So what those ornaments are, the world within, is that it's a regular object and then there's something carved out and then there's something in it. I think one of them is a pine cone with a bird in it. I don't remember. Bad. And then this one is, I'm sorry if you guys are hearing the crinkling. I feel really bad about that. I should have done this ahead of time. But again, I was 2 hours late today. So this one is the little penguin. And he is on an ornament. Isn't that cute? And then I just got one more right now. There were two more that I, excuse me. There were two more that I wanted, but they had already sold out. I was like, you just started the ornament premiere 2 minutes ago. How are you sold out? Apparently people put in their wish lists and then they come pick them up, and so they have all the ones they want. So, anyway. And then my last one is Santa. Gotta buy a Santa, right? So here is Santa. He is the cutest. So that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for coming by to visit. Please feel free to come back and visit again, because I love it when people come to visit me. I love when you guys leave me comments. Love, 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 love. So if you want to leave me a comment, that just absolutely makes my day. So anyway, have a great day. Bye.